Oye, oye, ojeraco. Oye, 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 ojeraco. Oye, oye, ojeraco. Oye, oye, ojeraco. Oye, oye, ojera. Oye, 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 ojera. Oye, oye, ojera. Oye, oye, oh here I am. I've traveled worlds and realms within. I've traveled realms and worlds within. Through the nine unto the one. I am Father, I am Son. I am the sun, the moon, the stars. I am the stars, the moon, the sun. Through the dark I shine these bars. Bars of light, but not from stars. They say my body is a temple soul, a home for my soul, my soul, the same as God. Through the dark I shine these bars, bars of light, but not from stars. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh here I am. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh here I am. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh here I am. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh here I am. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh here I go. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh here I go. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh here I go. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh here I go. Give thanks. I hear of men that radiate, that absorb, with skin that make flesh photosynthesize, carbons into oxygen. They breathe like trees do, exhale mercy on oppressors. Carbon like coal, they burn to absorb, fire that would destroy, eternal like snakes symbolize, shed skin and forever young, summer make black, and black don't crack. How old are they? Darkness is still a great mystery. Are they those, the divine people that raised the Buddha? Nagas they were called, those mans that brought knowledge and had monasteries built in their memory. Monsoon come hither, India, said Ethiopia, and they home again. The strongest winds are named after them, masters of monsoons and also overland trade routes. Negus they called themselves, Rulers and architects, each of them, prophets and sons of light, they so dark they absorb it and radiate on the world. Those Nagas call themselves so greeting in peace. Sounds like niggas to the ignorant. Over time, nigger. In ignorance, they corrupted the meaning also. Like the names of our prophets, they preached from the books we wrote, stories we told our children, metaphors, the sciences coded for more melanin. My people perish for lack of knowledge, undereducated on purpose. Ignorance spreads corruption. Now niggas they call themselves, truly they have forgotten themselves. Effectively, what we recognize as royalty is a curse here. Some of my Nagas want to ban our title because of the corruption. So should I let my negus go? I will never let my negus go. Oh yeah? As my stomach pushes my heart into my throat, I speak love from several sources of ashes. A silent pain crashes. Tears through ducts dried up. How does one mourn love? Love unfulfilled. Like forsaken promises, lent over glances as it were. Almost Easter in spring. Passion of my Christ. Sacrifice the similes. Move on to sacred metaphor. I am archetype asexual. Create myself over in reflections and echoes, chanted as poems, recited as scripture, as they were once. Once they were as concepts created under stars. I called out the constellations next to you. When you were next to me, they connected. When you left, new mysteries and new old lessons to be learned. How quick the quicksilver really is. I blame the moons by multiples divided by the square root of ether. An invisible sightseer, seer of words, through tones made ripples in my dimension that slip future back to memory and you. A present tomorrow from yesterday, a muse of forever type impact, worthy of nightmares and man-made religion and spells casted by consonants with descriptions of your frame in mind. I rant to many listeners, and they hear the unsaid, the should-have voice vowels bubbling in my bowels. Like radio waves without transmitter, you are on my frequency now. Doubt a distance satiated by regret and three sorrows. Let me borrow your hollows till holy they become to me, and holy we return. Burning past silence and blaze, we smoke signal, we rain dance, we war cry, we fashion arrows and decorate them according to our fashion. Cupid does not fit us, aiming with long bow and squinted eyes. With pierced ears we listen for a sound to make us fire. Hot arrows from fresh friction, dark and obsidian, like our pupils in shadow, like our melanin in a summer too long. I'd sing you a song, but I can't raise my voice above my heart, which is lodged in my throat still. Some time passes longer than other time, but this time all the same. This is only the third line and I'm already 67 miles when I started it. The earth travels 67 miles when I started it. 67 miles, 67,000 miles per hour, you know. When I felt I was stuck, that must have been a true metaphor. I have crossed the span of earth 3 times in my silence. It was there I met Midas. Then I learned to touch. It was when I heard to listen. I was in the same place 200,000 miles away from when I got there. When I realized I was the future and the present. I spoke from that perspective. As one who has been around the sun, I seen the orbit and the cycle. The seasons sound the same like the myths and they reasons. They say time is linear. My soul alerts treason. They worry about the end, never figured the beginning. Many winning in a race they admit they never knew the purpose of. What are you running for? What are you running to? What will we do when we get there? Why run so fast to the finish line? If you're treating life like a race, I hope you know the rules, call them universal truths. Nightly I travel 469,000 miles away from Adam's apple, body in the same place, call it time travel. My dreams unravel problems in the present tense. In a sense, it's pretty intense. Realizing what you're doing, powerful in fact. But the power is in acknowledging the power. I acknowledge the power and the principle set before me. Yeah. True indeed. Nomadic. I know. It was supposed to be the last one. She lived a life as a nomad, not knowing what she's wanting, just knowing that she's wanting as she moves from the arms of one love to the next. Like the Bedouin who travel from one land to the next. In the same region for years, sometimes they go to and fro as marauders, covering their faces as they take from other places. Indelible as time, but erased out of all documents. She like they, or maybe she like African tribes, utilize slash and burn tactics. Cut down the ancient trees, burn the forest naked. Farm the land free of all nutrients, pack up all the stuff and bring destruction to the next. She has the hides of men folded discreetly in the closet, and the heads of men mounted proudly in halls. She had a beautiful home, wood of light with some all black walls. She invited me in, I took my little light with me and I read on the walls these inscriptions and ancient hieroglyphics of a male conquest at the end. My name was next, it read, Jude 1, tear in the flesh but refused to be fleshly. I caught him without his pride and I took his line high. And on the wall adjacent, I twist an explanation. I invite men in, but when they get too close, I slay them for the sake of survival and control. Cause inside I'm dominatrix, but I can't express it yet. I'm a hunter for the souls of men. I don't know why or why I can. I have an idea of what I want, but I don't want it yet. Yet nights get cold and lonely, and highs don't have opinions. Nor do they intrude into my life. They're just skins without bones, just flesh with no meat, empty images of my imagination. Shells what they could have been, more than what they once were. Now they are as they should have been created. For my vain pleasure, I measure my self-worth and I hide. Man, I'm dramatic and I never plan to change. The stranger scripture made me think, what does she want with a wholesome boy like me? I can't fathom her imagination. Something must be wrong with her ambition. Cause in her world, 1 plus 1 equals 1.5. Cause she guts man of all the rin, spilling all substance. Her cabinets avoided substance. Her home shaped like pyramid. The rooms arranged like labyrinth. The girl with the mission, many idol worshippers. Her name in ancient times, mighty Aphrodite, contemporary Cleopatra, unjustified justice, old as the Delilah, an agent for the adversary, a confused commander, satanic to the very core, but still wrapped in the cords of the father down the end, and still perpetuating the lie that a mother made her live. She said, trust no man, but neglected to lay down any boundaries. She recalls the day that a aunt got divorced and said, all women are Amazonian in descent, should be strong soldiers, so take what you want from a man before he gets a chance to take from you. And these words burned down into her very core and embedded in her memory and corrupted what God created. Now she destructs men. He sends her good guys, but she still doesn't trust them, still disendows them, sever heads and mounts them, and wears their hides on her cold days. And in her ritual ways, she sacrifices unsuspecting men, dedicating temples to other nomadic women folk that she once knew. How you guys doing? We ain't talked the whole time. Y'all alright? Holla back, y'all alright? Y'all alright? We gonna be alright. for your heart like WMDs in Iraq. I mean, I had to give those who supported me reason to be there. I listened to the allies I had, forged in my own head they convinced me of the fact that there was something in you worth fighting for, packed on a precipice. Perhaps I listened to the crowd too much. Reality, there was no crowd. The allies always say what I imagine, projected on a screen I call eyes. The weapon of mass destruction is synonymous with the love that I so desperately wanted to find in the echoes of youth. To give my members, my limbs, a reason to be outstretched for so long. The danger of becoming an emotional amputee grows with each battle. I mean, I ought not be here. Came to envisions, now my dreams are bloody black. I imagine coming home and finally laying into a hug from my mother with no way to hold her back. My arms, my limbs, I mean my members, were lost in the moments of the ambush next to the mirage at the beginning of the day. You told me you couldn't commit to me. Overzealous as I often am, I overcompensated by overcompensating to you. I will make you love me, or at least write it like I believe it. Rehearse my own words until I can convince others. When I say it, tainted love. I am prostrate, facing east, lapping up spilled oil from the depths of the Gulf of me, 'cause here, remorse tastes like. I knew better. You knew better. We all knew better. We always seem to know better. We never seem to do better. We promised to do better with our first love, second wife, but forget when our smart bombs fail and the strife replays in Afghanistan. His parents are black African, not black African American. Mom is from Kenya, pop's from Zimbabwe. Somehow he lacks pigment, no melanin in figment, white skin, blonde hair, blue eyes. His flesh is the evidence. The difference between black and white is as simple as turning your hand over. His DNA is the evidence that oftentimes life is more complex than the bust they stare. He feeds not into their fascination. This is not imagination. White kids call him nigger. Black kids call him white boy, so he nicknamed himself Soy. Feels it as an imitation, but doesn't feel the flattery. And his mom is from Ireland. Pop straight from Germany. He's raised in Inglewood, so he's in rap ciphers with the best of them. White kids call him nigger. Black kids call him white boy. His friends say that's my nigga. He's the only Caucasian they know that they allowed to return that, and when they shake hands, it sounds like a soul clap. His mom says it at home, though. She slams on the coffee table and tells him to pick his pants up and walk like a good white boy. She says, you act like a monkey, nigger. So he goes to his room, smokes a bowl, just a silencer, listens to Public Enemy, reads Malcolm X, looks in the mirror, feels quite vexed. And his mom has her master's. Pops works construction, though. They're the only black family in this part of the suburbs, and he's damn good on that board. Sponsored by the local skate shop, he has a 4.2 and contemplating Boston College. White kids call him nigger. Black kids call him white boy. He's dark like the shade and smiles like the sun, but every day he has to run. Some white boys, when I heard them, they say that skateboard is not a basketball, Jerome. We're going to break your legs and then take our sport back. Fatigue from running cyclical, escape ramp won't help him escape that. Black kids don't accept him. They say you talk like a white boy, but he's a good sport, though, because he doesn't lash out, right? He just cuts his arms a little and wears long sleeves. Once we're led by Moses. Now we're just children of the wilderness, wandering the desert with old stories and no remembrance. It's easy to define race. Culture is where it gets complex. This is a story of America and why our sons have a complex. Equal because the law says, although lawmen treat us different. Equal because the blood says, although skin shows us different. Education a great equalizer. The workforce proves that different. You can have a great melting pot and still have bias burning at the bottom of it. Popes, politicians, and principals preach the nature of land of law, but it doesn't equate to too much when we nurture our prejudices. Y'all, I don't want a revolution. I am one. My mind evolved the Fibonacci spiral. If I can figure out where I'm at, I can calculate from which I came, then some future. More past till I recognize the present replay. Past more till I find divine duplicate. I found the wrinkle in time, observed it from the mothership. Bring me up from where the thoughts came. I got African eyes, Osiris in my right brain. I don't want a revolution. I am one. My mind revolved the Fibonacci spiral. A serious type orbit. Nothing on the planet more big than applied mathematics, and that's all shit. Capitalized and seized. Maybe you'll get it if I spit it like Aziz. We need more mysteries in these verses, please. Less cursing and more bless them with the lessons. School's in session, take them back to when the numbers were the language. And we was all sixes, now get this. I'm a spear with a spear. You brothers better stand clear, cause my energy is extraterrestrial. Lord Amen, Adam to Aten. Over the sun disc raised the obelisk. Certain frequencies need black stone to transmit. Black sand and black mine. Maybe your chemic, under your chemistry. Alchemy your shit. Turn the sun to gold, gold to sun, that's my melanin. Turn the sun to gold to sun, and that's my melanin. That's a high metaphor, please raise your consciousness. Past the concrete, moving to the concept. I want a revolution, I am one. My mind revolve with the Fibonacci spiral. True indeed. Let's do it. True indeed. Peace to the God. One time. West Coast. Y'all wanna hear that? Y'all hear this banter and y'all ain't laughing and shit? What's going on? Yo. Alright. It ain't early. It ain't early. One time. It's a shorty. For the shorty. Hey yo, they say it ain't relatable. Yo, I want a woman that's not afraid to cry out loud when she prays, and she screams when she laughs, cause she likes it that way. She drives past my house, excited to see me today. I want a woman that's not afraid to share a nightmare that she daydreams about. Yeah, she writes my whole name next. David Marcus Oliver, comma. Judah 1 translate the praise 1, and she praises 1, 2, and 3 forms. The same one she worships out of this world, somewhere within the fourth firmament, between stars and planets, but closer to hell. 5 leagues under the sea, spanning 6 governments, traversing 7 continents, finding 8 different ways to tell me that she loves me, sending me to cloud 9 naturally. She got a natural way that makes her respective 10 on the scale to 11, cause no one's perfect. She's close. I'm at 12. She wasn't like every movies, but we watched 13 roasts. Walked around for 12 o'clock. I'm back home 11 minutes later. I had to count to 10. It took 9 moments to settle down from her. Then I had to write a 8-page letter just to subscribe it tonight. I had to read it 7 times, cause the lyrics was tight. Opened it up, sorted it in 6 envelope kisses, crumpled it up. Shot it 5 times till I made a basket. Thought about the next day 4 times fast. 4 times fast, shit. Day number 1, I messed up the phone. Right. Y'all didn't know that though. Alright. True indeed. Switcheroo.
This whole thing was developed out of an interest in a multimedia event. so culminating with the dance, we must congratulate, applaud for the Lulu Washington Dance Theater, Studio Dance Theater. And Tamika Washington Miller, the choreographer. She must be here somewhere. There she is. Good. Yes, introduce the dancers, if you would, please.
I can get out of this now.
All right, thank you. How you guys doing out there? Yeah, well, this is really a wonderful opportunity for all of us to come together. I have Arlandria, and there she is, Anya, the woman in red, our Black Widow there. We have James McQueen, who was Oye Oye. He was moved by the Spirit to just come out. And we have Duran, who is the revolution. Thank you, Judah One, the poet. Yes, for all your wonderful work. Marcus L. Miller on the drums and sound. Scott Vance, Mr. Scott Vance. And Cash, our multimedia man. Could you stand up so I can see who you are?
And Janine on bass.
Oh, yeah.
And James Trotter and his crew for providing all this video switching and such. That's strategic communications. All right, so for our final number, is that right? We're going to hit you with the fast version.
Of one of the joints. That was the one. Why must we fall into winter so cold? I hear of men that radiate, that absorb, the skin that makes them photosynthesize, carbons into oxygen. They breathe like trees do, exhale mercy on oppressors, fervent like coal. They burn to absorb, fire that will destroy, eternal like snakes civilized, shed skin and forever young. Summer make black, and black don't crack. How old are they? Darkness is still a great mystery. Are they those the divine people that raised the Buddha? Nagas they were called, those minds that brought knowledge and had monasteries built in memory. Monsoon comes river India, said Ethiopia, and they home again. The strongest winds are named after them. Masters of monsoons and also overland trade routes. Negus they called themselves, rulers and architects each of them. Prophets and sons of light, they so dark they absorb it and radiate on the world. Those Nagas call themselves so breathing in peace. Sounds like niggas to the ignorant, over time nigger. And ignorance they corrupted the meaning also. Like the names of our prophets they preached in the books we wrote. Stories we told our children, metaphors, the sciences, courage for more melanin. My people perish for a lack of knowledge, undereducated on purpose. Now ignorance spreads corruption. Now niggas they call themselves, truly they have forgotten themselves. Effectively what we recognize as royalty is a curse here. Some of my Nagas want to grant our title because of the corruption. So should I let my negus go? I will never let my negus go. True indeed. Thank you, Cal State.
Adiós.